Hello, beautiful yogis. It's Miss Mason here, and we're going to get ready to do another restorative flow. This is part 2, but before we get into our flow, let's go over some not so great habits that can actually affect our mind and body from resting completely during sleep. So phones, tablets, and TVs can negatively affect our sleep. Fact number 1, it keeps our mind engaged. And it also stimulates our brain to be more active. So even a quick check can engage our brain and prolong sleep. Fact number 2, the blue light from the screen suppresses melatonin, which is a natural hormone that helps us with our sleep cycle. And when we're running low on it, you can actually experience insomnia, tiredness, and irritability during the day. And fact number 3, when we're engaged on our phone and tablets, it can actually delay our REM, which is our rapid eye movement, our deep sleep. So checking your phone, tablet, or watching TV, playing games before bed can trigger emotions, thoughts, and anxiety that leaves you feeling wide awake. We are going to be focusing on our breath, gentle movement, and even a nice guided relaxation at the end. So I hope that you're ready. This is part 2, Restorative Flow with Miss Mason here. Make sure that you have everything that makes you super duper comfortable. I've got my pillow, super nice and comfy pillow, and have a blanket, have your stuffy, get as many as you like, just get as comfortable as possible. I even have my comfy socks on as well. So anything that makes you feel warm and super duper relaxed. We're gonna get started, okay? Oh, and also a chair, super optional. We'll be doing a modified legs up the wall later, so let's get ready. So everyone, just hug your knees into your chest, find a comfortable seat, give yourself a really big hug. You got this. Find your yoga seat, so legs crisscross, half lotus, full lotus if it feels good in your body. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, and let's just get our body settled here. So rolling your shoulders, get any wiggles out, take a nice deep breath in, let it out. Yes, you are here, we are here. All right, so let's settle. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and we're simply just going to connect with our breath, connect with our body, and connect with the ground beneath us. So begin here. You can close your eyes or look down, whichever feels comfortable for you. Just bringing yourself into this now moment, being present, being curious and kind. And just take a moment here, breathing in, breathing out. Feeling that beautiful connection between hand and heart, hand and belly, the rise and fall. And we're going to get started with a balanced breath, just to start our practice. So we'll be breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5. Let's get started here. So take a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just smile here. You did it. Congratulations. Wiggle it out. Stretch up high. And we're going to start off with our butterfly pose. So bring your soles together, and you can just kind of tag onto your toes or your ankles here and bring your knees apart. And we're going to start off with a foot massage. Okay, so take your hands and you can just rub your ankles, rub your toes, the inside of your feet, the arches. just sending some loving thoughts to our feet. They help us play, they help us run and jump, and sometimes we don't give them as much attention as they need. So take a moment here before we even start in any of our poses, our postures, and just send some thank you thoughts to your feet. And take your time here. So just notice if there's any tension, give them those areas some extra love. You can rub your feet. Right here, I'm taking my knuckles and just kind of gently rubbing inside of my foot. It feels amazing. So give it a try. It really feels great. So we're going to get started with butterfly lateral bend. So bring your right hand onto the side of your right hip and bring your left arm up high to the sky, leaning over to the right. And just take your time here, twisting the heart towards the sky. Breathe into the rib cage, the side body. And just going the opposite way. So bringing that left arm to the side, right hand stretches up and over, palm facing towards the mat. Twist the heart towards the sky. Take a deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. And then here we're just gonna play. Okay, so you can bounce your knees up and down in your butterfly. You can even begin to imagine what kind of butterfly are you? What's the color of your butterfly? Have a moment here. And now we're going to do a forward fold. So bring your drishti or your gaze towards your tippy toes and just begin to lean forward with the heart. And with each exhale, only on the exhale, and if it feels comfortable for you, begin to fold over a little bit more. Okay, so right here I brought my pillow to meet my forehead just so that I can ground myself. So you can bring your pillow towards your head and just fold over here. Just notice what that feels like. Any tension, just bring that breath there. So bringing the breath all the way from the crown of the head to the very bottom, connecting with the ground beneath you. All right, shake out the legs, shake it out, shake it out. And we're going to get started. Prepare for our child's pose. So coming onto all fours. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Flat back all the way through the crown of the head, so extending, elongating the neck. And take your time here when you're ready. Option 2, also, if you have any wrist issues, you can feel free to ball your hands into a fist, and this will still work out, okay? So from here, taking a deep breath in, lifting the heart, pulling the belly towards the mat, and eyes may gaze up as well. And then on the exhale, curving the spine, chin the chest. And you go with your flow, go with your breath, breathing in, dropping the belly towards the mat, lifting the heart, breathing out, curving the spine, really pulling and hugging the belly in towards the spine, really engaging the core here, feeling that strength. As you breathe, from here, bring your pillow onto the mat. We're going to get started with our child's pose. You can either do wide leg or bringing your knees back into center. Make sure that your hips are pressed towards your heels, and then gently bring your forehead onto the pillow just to ground it out here and relax. There should not be any pressure on your neck. You can either bring your hands behind you to really curve yourself into a big ball, or your hands could be outstretched in front of you. And just take a moment here, focusing on your breath. Okay, now we're going to get ready for SUNBIRD. So just make sure you have enough room. We're going to be extending both our arms and legs. Let's get started with just the arm. So reaching out with your right arm and bring it back to center. And then bringing your left arm out and bring it back to center. Extend the right leg, flex the toes, square the hips, and bring it back to center. And then extend the left leg, same thing, flex the toes, square the hips, and bring it back to center. Now we're going to do a balancing act. Extend the right hand while you extend the left leg at the same time. And let's just hold here. Hugging the belly in. You're so strong. You got this. And then exhale and bring it back to center. Shake it out. And we're going to do the balancing act on the other side, opposite side. So extend the left arm and the right leg at the same time. Keep the hips nice and squared. You got this. Flex the toes behind you. And hold here, focusing on your breath, focusing on your center, your source of strength. And exhale and release. Bring it back to center. Shake it out. And we're going to come back to that beautiful child's pose just to relax and really receive the benefits of our sunbird and our cat-cow. So taking a moment here to just completely let go and relax. And coming back up here, we're going to lay down on our belly. Okay, we're going to get ready for SPHINX pose. So point your toes behind you. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, directly underneath your shoulders. And then press the shoulders away from the ears. Option 1, stay here. This is SPHINX pose. You're just lifting your heart, pulling your heart towards, out towards the sky, and then just facing forward. Now just relax here. You can fold your arms and look to the right or the left. Bring your cheek on your hand. Relax here. Take a break. And we're going to get ready for a second round of SPHINX pose. Okay, so elbows underneath the shoulders, press the shoulders away from the ears, lift the heart. And I'm showing you option 2, okay? So if option 1 was nice and comfortable for you, by all means stay there. Option 2 is just tenting your hands out in front of you and lifting the heart and really pulling the belly in at the same time as well. And when you're ready, just fold the arms and bring your cheek onto your hand. You can look the opposite direction. Okay, and then we're just gonna swing our legs from side to side, give our back a little bit of a break from that beautiful back bend. Excellent job. And then just turn over to your back. Give yourself a big, big hug. We're gonna get ready for our supine twist, one of our last poses, okay? You can rock side to side. And then from here, just dropping your knees over to the right. You can bring your hands into cactus arms, okay? So elbows in line with the shoulders. And gazing over the left shoulder just for an extra twist. Or you can gaze up at the ceiling, your choice. And from here, bring your knees back into the heart. Give yourself a big hug. And then shift the knees over to the left. Gazing up at the ceiling or the sky, or you can gaze over the right shoulder for an extra twist. And I eventually, with this side, I noticed that I wanted to put a pillow in between my knees just so that I could just completely relax in this. So feel free, bring your pillow in between your knees. Just brings an extra bit of support for this twist here. And as you breathe in, fill the belly up with air. On that breath out, allow yourself to sink deeper into the twist. Okay. Give yourself a nice big hug, and we're just going to do a rock and roll. So rocking up and down, you can just swing, use the momentum of your weight, swinging up and swinging down. And I added an extra challenge here by not putting my feet on the ground. So it takes a lot of concentration, but give it a try. It's almost like boat pose. You're just bringing yourself forward and then holding here, okay? And then completely lay down. We're gonna get ready for our modified legs up the wall. So get everything that makes you feel super comfortable. Bring your pillow. This is one of our last poses. Bring all your stuffies or your favorite one. And the chair is super optional. If you have a couch that you can put your legs up on, or a bed that you can do that with, or even a wall, you can put your legs up the wall and just relax so getting as comfortable as you can here and your legs up the wall. I love this pose because it creates this Venus effect. So that means that gravity assists with bringing that circulation back to the heart so that the heart can completely relax and restore. It also relieves any back tension. So close your eyes here, look down, get as comfortable, just focus on your breath, the rise and fall of your belly. We're now going to get our bodies and our minds ready for our guided meditation. So we're going to do a tense and let go. So take a deep breath in and squeeze your right toes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then on the breath out, let it go. Take another deep breath in and squeeze your whole right leg. So your right calf, your right knee, your right thigh, your right hip. And then on the breath out, let it go. And take a deep breath in and begin to squeeze your left foot this time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then on the breath out, let it go. Take another deep breath in and squeeze the entire left leg this time. So the right calf, left calf, left knee, left thigh, left hip, and let it go. Take another deep breath in and squeeze your whole lower body. So both feet, both calves, both knees, thighs, and hips, your whole lower half. And on the breath out, let it go completely. Take a deep breath in and squeeze your right hand, right arm, squeeze, 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 right shoulder, right elbow, right bicep. And then on the breath out, let it go. Take another deep breath in and squeeze the left hand into a fist, your left arm, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your left shoulders, and on the breath out, let it go. Take a deep breath in and squeeze the belly, squeeze the chest, even squeeze the face, squeeze your whole face, your cheeks, and then squeeze your whole body, squeeze everything. And then on the breath out, completely let everything go. Close your eyes or look down and just feel the effects here. We're going to begin our guided meditation. So imagine stepping into a beautiful forest. And notice what the leaves under your feet sound like. Take a few more steps and then reach your hand out to feel the bark of a tree nearby. What does it feel like? Is it smooth, scratchy, or rough? Notice the color of the trees. Is it green, yellow, orange, or red? Take a deep breath in and just notice what the forest smells like. What smells do you smell? And as you walk along this forest, what sounds do you hear? There's a river nearby, a gentle, rushing river. Take a moment to sit by this beautiful river, hearing the whooshing sounds of the water, the waves against the rock. Maybe dip your hand or your toes in the water. What do you feel? Take a moment here and take a few breaths in this forest, with this sun, with the water near. You are safe. You are loved. Take a deep breath in. Just bringing yourself back here. You can wiggle your hands, wiggle your feet. Give yourself a big hug and turn over to your favorite side. Take your time. There's no rush. When you're ready, begin to sit up tall. You know, this forest, this river, the sun, all of that is right inside of you. Whenever you need it, you can go. Right here, we're just gonna end our practice with a few deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulders. Feeling this beautiful wave of gratitude in your heart for this moment. I love you so, so much. Have a beautiful, restful day. See you soon. Bye.